a new employee, we have a vacancy and I want to fill it, there's some criteria that I look for when I hire somebody to work in the restaurant industry. Primarily upbeat personality. You have to have a little charm when you work in a restaurant. For the restaurants that I've worked for, they've been pretty upscale, not low end. There's a little bit of a difference. And of course, there's standards in the industry I work for, the company I work for, and the one I work for currently has pretty high standards on your appearance. But of course, I'm looking for somebody who can present themselves clean cut. And if you're smart, when you go for an interview, you notice the employees who are working in the place you want to work, and you try to emulate them before you go there. That's a real good technique, thing you should understand. If the servers wear a tie and you want to get a job there, you should walk into that restaurant for your application and interview in a tie. Fit the profile. That's how I do it.
In an employee, I like them to be outgoing, I like them to be honest, but for our business, they got to have a certain look, just because we do have people coming in that want to lose weight or that want to gain muscle, so the person needs to look like they know what they're talking about and be able to promote our product pretty well. So usually, if it's a guy, they need to have muscle, they need to be in shape, that's just the bottom line, and if it's a woman, she needs to be in shape as well.
You can't discriminate against race, age, sex. If you come in and you are smelly and you are unkept and you look like you might have been out all night having a good time, I might be less likely to hire you or set you up for a second interview.
I'm going to be looking, first of all, like I said, they got to be athletic looking. Even more than athletic though, they need to have a good amount of muscle, especially if they're a guy. Again, just because the people that are coming in are looking for that. They want that type of person to talk to and to look up to someday get to that area. Someone's age isn't that big of a deal. We don't have a lot of people over 35 in the business, but usually anywhere from 18 to 29 is usually what we're looking for. Just younger, vibrant, just outgoing. And race definitely doesn't affect. I mean, we have people of all races.
Piercings, nose rings, things like that. In some industries, some chains, they're not permitted for the employees, and you have to have an understanding about that. Like I said, if you walk into a restaurant and you apply there and you see that nobody has those things, you might take those out when you go for your interview. So if I see that with you, I might mention to you, if I think you're a great candidate, do you understand before we hire you that our policy here is you can't have a nose ring, you can't have a tongue ring. If you have a tattoo on your arm, you have to have it concealed. That's the policy of the place I work, not my policy. I can't discriminate. I've been taught.
Tattoos and piercings. Actually, I encourage it for my employees because that's what a real person nowadays looks like, especially a young person. Everyone has tattoos, and so to kind of connect with the customers, it makes them feel better when they have tattoos also, and then it's kind of like a common ground, and then you can talk about something that you both know about and then get into selling. So tattoos, piercings, those are fine with me. Obviously I don't want someone with full face piercings, crazy, but basic piercings is cool. As far as like acne and like personal hygiene, I mean that would be something that like I would look into and kind of be like, okay, if they're not going to keep up on their hygiene, then maybe they're not going to be a good employee. But that wouldn't like prevent me 100%.